Welcome to Grammar with Lily. Last time we saw the many uses of adverbs. They can modify, add meaning to, verbs, other adverbs, adjectives, or even whole sentences. This time we will focus on just one group of adverbs and how to use them well. Adverbs of frequency talk about how often you do things. For example, how often do you have guests in your home? I love guests, but I have a small house and my friends are very busy. Which of these sentences do you think is true for me? I always have guests. I have guests all the time. I often have guests. I have guests every day. I sometimes have guests. I usually don't have guests. I seldom have guests. I never have guests. Yes, sentences 6 and 7 are true for me. Which ones are true for you? Can you find the adverbs of frequency in these sentences? Did you find them all? Do you know what they mean? They are in order from high frequency, always, to low frequency, never. Of course, if we add not to the sentence, it changes the meaning. I usually have guests is high frequency, like often. I do not usually have guests is low frequency, like seldom. You can see that some of the adverbs are just one word, and some are 2 or 3 words. Where can we put the 2 and 3 word adverbs? At the end of the sentence. Where can we put the 1 word adverbs of frequency? Yes, we use those adverbs after the subject, but before the verb. But be is special. Compare these sentences. I'm not always early. You're usually early. They're never late. Layla's late all the time. We aren't usually late. He isn't often late. Remember that be, am, is, are, can make a contraction with not, like isn't or aren't, or a contraction with the subject, like I'm or you're. You cannot put an adverb in the middle of the contraction, so you also cannot put an adverb in the middle of those words between the subject and the verb. So, one-word adverbs of frequency need to come after be, not before be. They come before other verbs, but they come after be. To review, put one-word adverbs of frequency before most verbs, but after be. Put 2 or 3 word adverbs of frequency at the end of the sentence. Try talking about your habits using adverbs of frequency.